guys, I'm Carrie, and today I'll be reacting to YTP Tricycle Liars and Greater Halves by Da Things. And once again, I have no idea what this source is. I guess some guy who talks about like fixing bikes or something. I don't know.
I'm Jonathan from Jonathan's Cycleworks. I'm going to talk to you about converting your road bike into a flat. This is going to increase the power. Cycle. Just kidding. I lied. If it's not true, I just want to cause problems. Aren't I just so clever? No. Screw you. I'm clever. Now the first thing you're going to want to start with is the bicycle, obviously. The next thing you're going to want to look at is crank length. An alternative name is crank, obviously. The last thing to note is reach. Now there's no reach, so really it's about style. Will you be racing? Will you be commuting? Will you be doing leisurely racing? Will you be racing, commuterly? Will you be riding? So thanks for joining me, and this has been a lesson on road bikes. My name is Franklin with Franklin Works. In this lesson, we're going to talk about really the things. This right here is beneath you. Most older road bikes are going to go at 160.
I don't know. I thought it was really good. She saw an opportunity and took it.
5 to 170 millimeters.
The opportunity being that the light looked like a little Among Us guy.
They begin to break. It'll actually begin to be fit very quickly. If you're planning on going long distances, you might want to go with at least 2 different bikes. If you're planning on going long distances, you might want to go backwards. If you're planning on going long distances, you might want to go with cranky long. Another thing to note is that lanky long provides a very good alternative. It's a preference. It's about comfort. So thanks to you. Hi, I'm Frank. Today we're going to be talking. You're going to want to give your wheel a spin. Give the wheel a spin!
What's he going to win?
At the wheel. You want to drop a plum down to the floor. Oh no! Or we can use the third eye.
My plums!
Provides a lot of support, a lot of cushion, but not a lot of comfort, and not a lot of chafing on the inside of your nose. Now you're going to want this.
I should hope not.
Too much.
I'm not sure how a bicycle seat would chafe my nose, but I mean, you never know, right?
My name is Alan Tool, also known as Haz. In this tutorial, we're going to
This guy has a lot of names.
Check it. Pay attention. This is going to become important. It can be a little confusing. It's kind of common sense. It can be a little confusing. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is surf.
The first thing we're going to want to do is surf.
You don't want pain between your shoulder blades. You don't want shoulder pain in your lower back. You don't want pain between your lower blades and your shoulder back. You don't want blades in your anywhere. Will you be racing?
No, I really don't want blades in me.
Leisurely riding? No. Will you be commuting? Yes. Really commuting. More like, I'm going to start muting. You. L plus ratio. Plus get
oh my god.
I can't hear you. Plus neither. So thanks for nothing.
He just
I'm
roasted
Jim Langley
me.
With Franklin, and in this lesson we're going to be talking about disgusting seat height. So first you're going to want to sit on your butt, make sure that your seat is on the bike, make sure that your saddle is on the seat, and make sure that your fairly small rear is on the saddle. You don't want pain in your lower back. Alright, so once we have our crack on bike right here, what you're going to want to do is say bye to the bike.
Wow. That seems quite drastic.
Generally, it's not too big of a deal. The reason is because it's a prank. So all you need to do is buy a new bike.
$62,000? These are some expensive bikes that you're blowing up, dude.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it was just a prank.
Yeah.
Steak.
I am mean. Today's lesson is about the dangers of being a little bikeworm.
What did he mean by this?
Today I'm going to show you how to adjust your brakes.
Nobody knows for sure.
You don't actually need the brakes, but you want them. Don't worry too much though about getting them. We can adjust that later. Look at your knee. You've got a nice knee. So imagine that your foot is here. Take a tape measure from the center of your foot up to the hips. That'll give you the length of your leg. You have long legs. Those are pretty.
The more you
then
know.
You're going to want to multiply that number by 18.5. That'll give you the length of your arms. Ribbon girl, you have long arms. Those are too long, but it's still going to maximize movement. Also, if you're planning on cycling very quickly, you're going to want strengths should you try and pedal very fast. No, that will cause pain. That would create pains in your knees and your back and all that. And that's how you can bicycle. Or
Not sure how much this dude actually knows about human anatomy. Maybe he should stick to bicycles.
Don't be afraid. My name is Guillermo from the Cable House. Today we're going to be talking about the seat tube cluster. Seat tube cluster. So first, you're going to want to have, you don't want it tipped forward or backward. Pedal backwards. No, then you're going to want to pedal backwards. Well, hitting you. You're going to want to measure the distance from the center of the bottom bracket to the seat tube cluster. Now, this right here is just like that one song, the distance. Stop. You don't want to hear any cake. You might want something.
I thought it was
going to
be Go the Distance from Hercules.
And no rocking roll, the nerve. If you want to think about inner city pressure, no rocking. That's a little bit too much of a deep cut. You're going to want to play that one song that goes saddle, 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 saddle. Tight. Now I'm in the groove. And I'm
He finally found a song that was approved by Frank / other names.
Inflate this with air, just like a balloon when he needs to.
This reminds me of like one of my favorite YTPs by Jimmy Davis of the Donkey Kong rap.
You make a strong point, dude. It isn't funny.
Now the first thing you're going to want to do is to look for a nice, strong, straight, single assistant that can date 6 girls in about 30 seconds. So about that. You're probably going to have to ask the guy at the bike shop for this.
For an assistant? They sell those at the bike shop? The more you know. That was great. That thing's always finds these super random sources that make great YTPs. Just the way that the guy talks, just like so, I don't know, just so calmly. When you sentence makes him to say stuff, it's just hilarious. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Link to the original video and Things' channel will be in the description. As always, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.